Hello everyone, I'm Broughy1322 and welcome to week 37 of the Content Creator live stream. The theme for the meetup that we had before this was downforce vehicles. Obviously with Smuggler's Run just changing up the downforce game again. So a lot of downforce vehicles here that were a lot worse off before this update. Now they're a lot better, but yeah, we've got another 7 tracks to go through, submitted by the community, by you guys, and we'll try them out in a playlist as we always do every single week. Check them out. I'll give my thoughts on them. The links for all of them will be in the description, of course, so you can try them out for yourselves. And yeah, nice little meetup this one. And thank you guys for the subscriptions. I'll get to that shortly, but yeah. There's always 2 at the end. There's always some in, isn't there, that just ruin it. Banshee 900R, not even a downforce vehicle. Okay, let's start up the playlist and check out these tracks as the sun sets at the airport. Alright, here we go. Ruby Rock Raceway. I need to remember, record the first race. This is going to be for the thumbnail. Make sure to do it. Alright, so airport track to start us off. We've got, as always, 4 regular tracks, regular circuits you could say, and I think there's 2 rally races. No, there's a rally race, an off-road race, and a stunt race, just a classic stunt race in this one, from what I can remember when picking them. So we got a nice little mix. Looking not too bad so far. If there's a pit lane, I will go through it so that I'm not at the front, as is always my strategy in these streams. I don't go to the back anymore because it's just such a mess, but I also don't like being at the front all the time. This is looking nice. It said in the description it was inspired by, was it Heiberg's track, LSIS Speed Trial, which is a fantastic track and has been featured on these streams before, and indeed in the best of videos as well. I can't see where the pit lane is. Maybe there isn't one. So I guess I'll just wait and go mid-pack or something. Because it's no fun being out the front. You don't really get... Pit lane was the last corner. Okay. You don't really get a good idea of how the track is if you're at the front all the time. So this works. Now we can get a bit of racing done as well, you know. Get an idea for how well the track performs in a racing situation with side-by-side racing and stuff like that. I hate the text chat on PC though, I've got to say. I wish you could turn it off. Maybe you can and I don't know about it, but it's so distracting. I don't like those. I don't see the point of having those little... They're basically just ways to curb boost. Whoops. I don't think they're necessary. Course. Could have been off at the front on my own, just chilling, but no, because I like to have a bit of a race. The pit lane is on the... Okay. I see where it is. It's up there. Looks like an interesting pit lane, actually. Looks pretty good, the track so far, though. This is really good, in fact. Really, really nice airport track. Quite unique. I can see how it's been inspired by LSIS Speed Trial. but it's very much different enough as well. Yeah, I definitely don't. These are just an extra curb to hit. Those don't need to be there at all. But mostly everything else is really nice. Really nice flow to it. As always with these content creator live streams, the links for all the tracks that we see are in the description, in the order in which they are played as well. So this will be the first track in the list. A pretty cool pit lane, that. Yeah, there's not an awful lot more I can really say. It's a very, very nice airport track. I don't really think there's no issues with props used. I've already said about that little curb boosting section that I don't see the point of it, but this bit here. But apart from that, there's no bad props used. It's open. It's got a unique layout. It's just a really, really nice circuit. Damn it. Wish I could drive it though. No blimp, unbelievable. That's true. Every great racing circuit needs a blimp. Immediately loses 2 points for that. Out of 5. I'm not getting that corner. I am glad we didn't do supers on this. The Wagner would have been completely OP. Yeah, really good. Can't really say much more than that. Very, very nicely done. A lot of airport tracks suffer from just feeling very samey. This definitely doesn't. Oh, so close to actually making up a position. Damn it. If only this was on PS4. Indeed, so these tracks are only on PC. PC only for the tracks tonight. All tracks in GTA are platform specific. No cross-platform nonsense. We don't need these inferior blimp-free tracks on PS4. Yeah, good track that one. Really nice. Wow, look at that. Blaze always... It was in the last content creator stream on Xbox One. Blaze was just winning every race. And now he's going to do it again. Unless, you know, we do have tryhards in the elegies and whatnot, but... Blaze... It's one of the best things about being on PS4. We don't have to deal with Blaze. Scumbag. He's too good. You just have to deal with Murphos on PS4. There's always, I mean, there's always good drivers in every platform. And many of the good drivers don't come into the streams in the first place, so... That's true. Blaze does use bad cars. Alright, Rallycross race. Let's put it on non-contact. Let's put it on... let's go for 9 laps. Off rally cars for this one. I'm going to be able to use my Omnis. Yeah, rally cars on this one for everybody. This is going to be my first taste of the Omnis now that it's been fixed. Well, boosted at least. At least it will be closer to the Tropos and the Kuruma. I haven't tested it again yet. Maybe I will have done by the time this video goes up on YouTube, but we're only 2 days after the Rockstar just love JTHM for the 11 months, by the way. Thank you so much for the subscription earlier during that race. Thank you very much. Rockstar love making me work. It's unbelievable how much extra work they make me do. Changing all of these vehicles. I can't just test the 2 new vehicles. I've got to test all these other supercars, all the sports cars that are affected by downforce. But we'll get through it eventually. It's like you work for Rockstar, except they don't pay you for it. Yeah, I suppose. Alright, so we don't need to wait for this one. It's non-contact. So I'll probably get beaten just through not being as quick. So Rallycross track, second track of the stream, of the playlist. And with it being less than a mile, it feels like it's going to be a proper Rallycross track, which is good. I like them. Omnis is still beautiful. It doesn't matter what they do to downforce or traction or spoilers or anything, the Omnis always handles beautifully. One of the best cars in the game. Yeah, this is nice. The only thing that I would say is a problem is these Apex props. That one's fine, obviously, but we've talked about it in previous content creator streams that the tubes and generally most Cunning Stunt props aren't very good to be used as Apexes. Stupid Troposes. I mean, the Tropos and the Kuruma are still better than the Osiris. They've never not been, but at least the Osiris is closer. Yeah, the stunt props, generally these things don't make for very good apex barriers, basically, because they're not very consistent with their hitboxes. They have all sorts of invisible hitboxes. Those targets are a lot better. So I would recommend changing those to the targets. God damn it. But apart from that, this is a nice rallycross track. It's short and sweet, which is what rallycross should be. Did I say Osiris? Sorry, I meant I didn't realise I said Osiris. I do that sometimes. There's so many cars and vehicles now that all have, you know, very similar names. Yeah, I messed that one up. My bad. Omnis. At least I've got the chat always there to tell me when I'm doing it wrong. So you really want to cut this on the inside. Get the better line into here. Should be able to carry more speed. Yeah, this would be fun in a rallycross event. There's all sorts of there's all sorts of little bumps and undulations and things like that in the dirt. It will require some learning to be quick on a track like this, because what you think might be the best line, it might actually not be, because of all these little bumps and ditches and things. Yeah, this is a good rallycross track. This is just what a rallycross track should be. Short, bit off-road, bit on-road. We've even got a little bit of a mix with this section of a little bit of road and dirt. So it would be good in a rallycross event style situation. Contact race, 4 to 6 people. Wait, I didn't know. Where's the Joker lap? I haven't been looking for the Joker lap, which is essential for a rallycross race. Oh, there it is. I'm not sure about the exit of the Joker lap, actually, now that I look at it. Feels like that exit could cause a little bit of an issue. Damn it. Let me take another look at it. Why is somebody in an elegy? It's not a rally car. Yeah, that exit to the Joker lap is no good at all for a proper contact race. The Joker lap needs a significant rethink. At least the exit. I am last if that helps. Yeah, I suppose kind of does a little bit, having an LG be last. Yeah, that Joker lap needs a rethink. That's the only thing, apart from the few corners that have the stunt tubes as apex props. That Joker lap's probably the only thing apart from that needs rethinking and improving on the track. Everything else looks great. It's a great little rallycross track, but yeah, the Joker lap. Basically, what would happen is you'd have people coming out of their Joker lap, and which is a mandatory lap that you have to take once during a rallycross race if you're doing a proper event. You'd have people coming out of there and you're smashing into people who are coming straight on. You need to have a nice re-entry point so that cars can continue racing. Because obviously with the nature of rallycross races, you are going to have people very close when they end up on the at the end of their joker laps. If you're still confused after 37 weeks about what rallycross is, I do have a video on my channel. Just search rallycross event. GDA discussion video that explains it in great detail. Oh no! Oh no! That is annoying when things like that happen. He got the corner more wrong than I did, but because it hit my back end, I got spun around. Oh man. I was going for best of Cyrus before that point. Yeah, good little rallycross track that. Did I say Cyrus again? Oh my god. No, I'm done. I'm so done. God damn it. Oh, that would have been going for the best Omnis as well. That was the moment where I could have been the best Omnis. Yeah, the Tropos is still the #1 rally car for consistency and an all-rounder. The Kuruma is still #1. If you can not roll it, it'll be easily the quickest, but at least the Omnis will hopefully be closer after we've done the testing. Kuruma is a handful around that track. Can't go fast because you have to keep it from rolling. Well, yeah, that's what I would imagine. There's so many bumps on that track that Tropos was probably the best one since it is so stable. Do you know if you can upgrade certain parts of the hangars later on? I believe so. You've been able to do that on all of the others, so I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do it for that. God, I can't believe I called it the Osiris. Anyway, the links for that track down below in the description if anybody wants to have it. Let's do 4 laps for this one. 6 on the beach. Let's do supers. Let's do a supers race. Why not? We are full up, but let's take a moment to just chill. The problem that we've got with vehicles now in GTA is that there's so many, and the classes aren't. There's not enough classes. Like, it really should have been. This really should have been more classes. Tuner class, rally class. There's just so many classes that you could have. Supers, classics, vintage, lowriders. Take some from GTA 4. They did it better. Hypers, yeah. There's just so many different classes, and now, because we've got a small number of classes and so many cars, we've got classes that have 40 plus cars. The sports, muscle and motorcycles classes all have plus 40. The supers has over 30 now. Planes has over 35. Like, it's just, back when we only had 7 supercars, then the limited classes made sense, but muscle classics as well, yeah. There's all sorts. Yeah, let's not get into a rant again. Let's not get into a rant again like we did last week. The irony considering how long supers were overlooked indeed. First year or so of GTA we only had like 3 supers. There were 2 DLC supers, the Turismo and the Zentorno. There's going to be so many crashes on that first corner. Let's go all the way to the back. It's upside down. I was trying to get through, but alright, so Vespucci track. As always, I'll wait until the second lap to give my thoughts. Wow, that's one hell of a... Well, I thought should be waiting for that Zentorno, but probably not going to. Lampposts. Triggered by lampposts. Oh, that's my bad. That one is absolutely my bad. Okay, that's one way to overtake. An actual overtake. Alright, so second lap, here we go. Again, I'll just point out that we do have some props that aren't too good with the stunt tubes. On some of the, at least on the first chicane. What on earth are people doing back here? What a clean race so far, I know. Most of the Apex props are okay though. I think the layout is pretty much okay. I like the slow down marker there. Once you've got the idea of the track, you're generally okay. It's in an interesting area. Obviously the Vespucci beach area is quite difficult to create a track around, as we've been over before. Using the pier a little bit here as well, not the actual pier, but the pier road. Got the other bit of the track over there. It's actually a good layout, this. Lampposts are triggering as always. And there's a lamppost on the inside of that corner as well. But in general, this is quite a good layout for a Vespucci track, with it being so difficult and so bumpy and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I think it's so close to being a very, very good track. Like it's just a few small. Oh, for God's sake! It's just a few small issues. When it comes to prop selection and covering a few lampposts over, but for the most part, it's a very, very good track. Certainly one of the better tracks that I've seen around this area. Good old Italy GTB speed, giving me the little overrun there. Yeah, just a few small things that need changing in it. Oh, for God. Yeah, I like it. I don't mind. I don't mind it at all. I miss the Zentorno. I might get one back on PC. I've got it on PS4. I might just start racing with it a bit more. Zentorno was so much fun to race with. Yeah, it's a good track. I can definitely get off with this one. Good layout, few small changes I think, and it will be back to it'll be up to sort of being a really top end track. Come on, Italy GTB speed. Tempest is useless at top speed. Oh, just not enough. Can we not have people pulling off to the side of the road? Anybody who pulls off to the side of the road, we'll just kick them because we've got plenty of people wanting to race. So. Taking frames, huh? Yeah, we have dropped a few frames. It looks okay now. It'll be okay for everybody watching on YouTube because we're recording it separately. But if it does continue for the next race for you guys watching on Twitch, we'll switch it up. Yeah, I like that track. Something a bit different. Kicking ass and taking frames. Omnis went second. God damn it. Alright, let's leave this on default settings. I'm curious about this one. It's a stunt race locked to muscle cars. I think we featured one of the top 12 PC races from the first best of video. I think was by the same creator, from what I can remember. The color, the one with the various different colors. I can't remember what it was called now, but Color Trip, I think it was called. So yeah. It does say in the description, Dominator race car highly recommended. So I'm more than happy with that. Since we have the Ruiner 2000 and the Rocket Voltic, do you think we could have the Vigilante as part of the special races? Well, we should have the Oppressor as part of special races, or all the special vehicles, but who knows? Maybe we're going to have an overall creator update as part of, that will contain Transformer races, more races for special, vehicles for special vehicle races, and maybe, hopefully, the ability to remove lampposts. Maybe. You never know. Is there ever a time when handbraking in a corner is faster than a line? No. Not in a regular racing situation. Not talking about rallying, of course. I won't get the boost at the start. And that'll put us sort of a decent level. People got the wrong car. That's unlucky. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll still be doable. Oh my god. It's exactly the same start as the previous track that was Color Trip by the same creator, where it starts off as a normal race, and then you just round a corner and see this amazing creation, this amazing stunt create. Oh, for God's sake. Oh my god, look at that! Look at this! Okay, let's see what this is all about. Oh, that was close. Oh my god. Failed on that one. Oh no, come on. This is tricky. This is tricky. This is definitely tricky. This is not your standard standard easy stunt race. I really do like that it's locked to muscle cars. Makes it a little bit more challenging. This would definitely be a lot easier in supercars. Not a fan of the red, white and blue nonsense. Too American for me. Oh, please say I'm gonna make it, please. Oh, the blade didn't though. I don't know whether the slowdown zones are needed. Poor people who, where the game gave them the incorrect car. They might not actually be able to finish the race if they're not going quick enough, if the car isn't quick enough. And was that 1 lap? That was 1 lap. I should have put it on 3 laps. Never mind. So you can do, if you can do the track in something as slow as a Buccaneer, then there aren't very many muscle cars that you wouldn't be able to do it in. That you would be choosing, so that's good to know. It being stock doesn't help though. I mean, it's pretty tricky. I like it. I don't think it's as fun as Color Trip, but it is once again. Oh, come on! Oh, success! It is a super high quality stunt race. This, and you can tell. You can tell it's been. This is the mark of a proper stunt creator, where the transitions are smooth, Oh, also some bowling balls. It has some challenge, but it's not like ridiculous where the tubes are all over the place. This is... I don't know whether the slowdown zones are needed here though. I think it would be better without that. Yeah, it's a smooth stunt race. It's a very, very good stunt race, this. It's exactly what I feel stunt races should be when you compare something like this to the Rockstar verified stuff and even the Rockstar created stuff. And you've even got a little bit of Sandy Shores regular racing as well. Yeah, really good. Locked to muscles, so it's not like all the other silly stunt races that are all supercars only. Yeah, good stuff. Good stunt track. You don't see them very often. He's having issues. So that's our midpoint of the playlist. That's our 4th track. If anyone wants to download these tracks, like I said, they're all in order. If you want to submit your own tracks as well, there's a link to do that in the description and more information on another link as well. So, L Shelby with 100 bits. Dicksplosion incoming. Probably shocked. No, there wasn't. Did that show up, by the way? I can't register it showing up. Thank you so much, L Shelby, for the 100 bits. PS4 has thousands. Do you mean good stunt tracks? Because it doesn't. We've played. I mean, a fair few stunt tracks get submitted. With these with the content creator streams, but not very many are rated very highly because I think it is very difficult to create a nice, smooth, proper stunt race. A lot of people create stunt races, but that doesn't mean to say that they're good. Let's do sport classics. Certainly not 7 laps though. Let's do 4 laps.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Rapids with a 4 months in a row. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I will say about that last track, the only potential issue was the landing pad area. Maybe that needs to be moved a little bit or brought a bit closer or something. I mean, it did say recommended that the Pisswater Dominator was the one to use, but it still seemed a little bit off.
Oh, what a scumbag!
Perstro as well with the subscription. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for the subscriptions tonight. Rapids, I'm at work. I have no time to type a sentiment message. Okay. Well, thank you anyway. Thank you guys for the subscriptions. Let's just go Turismo Classic, shall we? Since I don't think I've got anything else on PC. No. Ooh, We've got the retinue. Every single time I see that car, I need to actually think solidly about what it's called. Like the names, there's so many cars these days that the names just don't stick out to me anymore. That works. Mid-pack works. Well, 6th works, I guess. Forgot about that. So, Grapeseed, well, not really Grapeseed yet, is it? Sandy Shores, Blaine County, let's say Blaine County track so far. Is this actually a legitimate Blaine County track that doesn't use any part of Sandy Shores or Grapeseed? Feels like there's too many checkpoints. That's the first thing I can say. I'll save my main comments till the second lap though, as always. Oh, I thought I was going to be able to just squeeze underneath. This always happens to me in races. I always get caught up in other people's mistakes. Alright, lap 2. The main issues with this track, I think, is more so prop selection. And there's way too many checkpoints, first of all. Way too many.
Will you do it?
Checkpoints should basically be spaced out as far apart as they can possibly be, such that you can still see the next checkpoint from the last checkpoint. There's this is exactly the way that I think a lot of people create tracks with checkpoints, and is a way that you shouldn't do it. There's just too many. It's not good. I like the layout. I think the prevalence of metal barriers is quite high. Which isn't perfect. Would be good if a solution could be found to link these parts of the track together without so many metal barriers. But the track layout itself, that's a bit dodgy as well. Maybe that could be, I don't know, tilted up a little bit so it's smooth, just going over the bumps. And obviously the tube ends as apex props, things like that. Not the best. But I do like the layout. I feel like there's a good basis here for a really nice track. You know, it is unique, and that's something that makes tracks stick out, is that it has a unique layout, linking highway sections together differently, different parts of the road, and utilising brand new areas of the road as well. So it is... That was awful. It is unique. It just needs a little bit of work on the props, I think. It's basically all the same points that we've gone over in previous content creator streams. It all applies here. Yeah, it's a decent layout. Just needs a bit of refining, more so than anything else, I would say. Interesting battle for second place we've got going on in this race. Yeah, the checkpoint sound, I know. I know exactly what you mean. There's so many checkpoints, it's so annoying. Yeah, I'll take a place at the end. I was wondering whether that would happen on the last corner. Booble Baggins with the $2. Hi Bruffy, just a quick question. With the buff to downforce cars, is it worth me upgrading my Itali GTB to the custom variant? No. The custom variant still slower than the regular variant. Thank you Booble Baggins for the $2. Appreciate the donation, man. Marky Million, read the join command. All the information is there. And you need to get on Discord and the mods will help you out to get a permanent place in the crew. Oh, whoa! I was 4,000ths of a second off the best lap. That's so close. I messed up on that last lap as well. The Omnis is not the new fastest rally car, no. Basically, the Omnis has never been the fastest rally car, and it isn't now quicker than what it has ever been. It's actually slower than the quickest point it's ever been, which was when Cunning Stunts came out. It seems weird. People seem to be getting the wrong end of the stick, thinking that the downforce cars are actually quicker than what they've ever been. And that's not true for the Cunning Stunts vehicles. The Cunning Stunts downforce cars were blazingly quick, much quicker than what they are now. Yeah, I like the layout of that track. Just, it needs some refinement. It needs to be put into, you know, a crew of racers and feedback gotten on it and stuff like that, I think. Are you testing the new Sports Classic? When have I ever not tested anything? Is the Spectre Custom quicker than the Spectre now? Probably not, but again, I haven't tested it yet, so it's impossible for me to know. Shut up, chat. I have tested the Comet Retro. Alright, so we want... yeah, we want trophy trucks for this. Everybody put trophy trucks on. We're gonna go for an off-road race. Let's leave it on 4 laps. Trophy trucks and desert raids. I know that it was on. I like the SpongeBob reference, by the way. But I know that it was on sports, and you could probably run it as a sports rally race. But we've already done that tonight. When have I ever not tested? Haven't tested it yet. Listen, I meant when I. Right, I'm just, you guys are scumbags. From what I gathered from your testing, they are slower than when Cunningstons came out, but faster than before being nerfed by gun running. Yes. The Cunningstons vehicles are in their second quickest state out of 4. The Cunningstons vehicles have had 4 different lap times. So, and currently they're in their second quickest state. We are scumbags, which is why we are the best. Yeah. Alright, oh no. Again, other people have crashes. I get caught up in it all. Okay, that worked. No! I'm going right around the outside here. So I would have got taken otherwise. Oh, I forgot. Okay, well, it looks like I'm going through the pit lane. Oh my god, this is such a long pit lane! Maybe it's a joker lap. It could be a joker lap since it was set on spots. Meant to be more of a rallycross track. Not the best exit for a joker lap though. Down in 21st. That did not work out well for me. There's absolutely no question of that. Chowkin, thank you for the donation, man. I'll read it after this. Alright, can we make up some places? Oh my god. So many crashes everywhere. This is dodgy. This is very dodgy indeed. I haven't talked about the track because there's so much going on with the racing. I like this. It feels a little bit tight, possibly, for trophy trucks, but I mean, you could get around that by just putting on non-contact. It feels nice to actually race around. You know, it would feel good in rally cars as well, but I quite like it in trophy trucks. off-road. So you don't often see many off-road races at the beach, so it's a nice change. I don't see any issues prop-wise. Oh, that was awful. Non-contact probably would have been the way to go on this one, yeah. Certainly with this many people. I think with 10 or so people you might be able to get away with it. Why is there a bent out helicopter there? Anyway, it's a nice race on the beach, which you don't see all that often. I like how it crisscrosses over it. So, oh, the jump there! I didn't even notice that the first time around. Well, the first few laps, obviously, because the field wasn't spread out as much, I guess. Yeah, this is a fun race. Fun off-road race around the beach. God damn it. I think in... Oh, there, nice. There you go. There you go. There's the jump from the other angle. I think tonight in general we've had some pretty nice tracks. You know, the Apex prop again you could look towards on that corner. But you know, we've had some pretty nice tracks where there hasn't been an awful lot for me to say in terms of improvements. Just little things here and there. Just little bits of refinement here and there. Oh, god damn it. I wanted to beat that stupid vehicle. Yeah, I don't know why there was a crashed helicopter. I don't see. PC magic, yeah, probably. That makes sense. Yeah, that fun, those races are fun. I like that. Something a bit different. Oh, Doug. No, I'm never dressed like a gentleman, Ope Dog. Chowkin with a 225 donation. Your DLC overview video was really well done. It got me all caught up on the new stuff, and thanks for putting the unreleased stuff on there too. Keep up the good work. Happy Wednesday. Thank you so much, Chowkin, for the 225. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm going to continue that sort of thing, you know, putting it was a conscious decision to put in all the hidden vehicles because I'm sick of Rockstar drip feeding everything. What should we do for this? Let's do muscle. Let's do muscle since we haven't had a proper muscle race yet. But yeah, I'm gonna be testing as soon as I get the ability to do it. I'm gonna be testing the unreleased vehicles and get the information out about those early as possible because, you know, I'm sick of it. I will obviously it'll be unofficial testing, but I'm still gonna test them so you'll know how quick they are well in advance of when they actually get released. Firefly with the $2 just got here. Sorry for being late, so I don't know if this was asked and answered, but do you know if there's any new stunt props added with the Smuggler's DOC, thinking pylons for air races as Apex props. I think there are some new stuff. I think we're gonna get a creator update again that includes Transformer races, which we're going to be showcasing after this. And some other stuff as well. Maybe hopefully we'll actually finally get the ability to delete lampposts, but we'll see. But yeah, there's nothing in there at the moment, but there has been stuff added to the game. It's just Rockstar haven't made it available. It's not just the cars that they drip feed, it's the content as well. Firefly, thank you so much for the $2, man. I appreciate it. This is going to be a weird start. Oh, there we go. Alright, this is an interesting first part of the track already. There's going to be so many crashes on that corner. Well, the first few got round okay. Oh no, this was a mistake. Oh no, it wasn't. We're alright. I thought it was a big mistake and I wouldn't have been able to make the next corner. I guess if you wanted that section to be blocked off, you could have just quite easily blocked it all off. Going down here, okay. All right, so. Oh, interesting. Interesting, I like it. I guess I'll put myself into maybe like 5th place or something.
Oh, what a scumbag!
I'm not interested in taking advantage of being at the front. Okay, this works. So interesting, again, a very inventive track in terms of layout. Maybe I should put myself behind this group. Yeah, let's do that. A regular dominator. Well, yeah, it's an inventive you know, layout. Feels fresh. There's a few prop choices that I'm thinking are a little bit questionable. You know, the metal barriers and stuff are no good these days. And the layout's very good. The actual prop placement is obviously very, very good. Just the choice in some corners seems a bit not the same sort of thing that we've been talking about before. Only on a few corners though, mostly seems pretty okay. Like the metal barrier there, for example. Surely there's a better Apex prop choice for that corner. But I do like the layout. And I do like most of the props. I would say tonight we've seen some really, really good layouts. More so than anything else. Just some really, really solid layouts for tracks. Like new, fresh, inventive layouts that we've not seen before. Blame CoinDog as always. I like this corner as well. This is a challenge. I feel like I was side by side enough to get away with that one. I don't think the stewards will punish me for that one. We were side by side. Yeah, I really like this track. It's got a great layout. It really does. There's only a few tiny, a few small corners that I feel could be changed with the Apex props. The vast majority of the track is just really, really nice. Really well made. Layout's just... It's just a really, really good layout. Oh, okay. I was gonna let him... Oh, God, that worked out terribly. I was gonna let him get the position back at the end of the line. And then we ended up giving the position to... We ended up letting Sveno get 2 positions. Damn it. That didn't work out very well. Wondersniff, thank you so much for the 4 months of the subscription. I appreciate it. Saber Turbo Custom, loving that track. Sven didn't get past you. Oh, didn't he? Oh, I didn't notice that actually. I thought he did. It just looked like he got to the line before we did. Oh, so I've ended up trying to give a place back to Hizen, and I've cost Hizen a place in the end. A further place. Damn it. Damn it, Hizen. Oh, well. Good stuff. Some really nice tracks tonight. The links for these are down below if you're watching this on YouTube. They're in the description if you want to get these for your own game. And you're welcome to submit your own tracks as well. But yeah, some good tracks again.